So you went on a little diet, you managed to lose a load of weight, but now you gained it all back again. I'm going to unpack all the reasons this is such a common problem and what you can do to prevent this. I think what people fail to understand with weight loss is this is not a thing you just do for 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 6 months, however long, and then you just go back to eating how you were before afterwards. That's just not how it works. Think about it the other way around. Let's take an anorexic person and we'll try and fatten them up. What would you do? Increase their calories, obviously. Would you just increase their calories for 12 weeks and then once they've gained all the weight, go, oh, you can just go back to what you were eating before, that's fine, you'll keep this weight on now? No, obviously not. So many people treat a diet as just this short-term little holiday and then they just go back to eating the same way after. That's just not going to work. And they therefore then make the diet so restrictive because they want to do it as fast as possible. And then that means they're obviously not going to stick to it. So they want to go back to eating the way they were eating before and they gain all the weight back. When you go on a very restrictive diet, you're probably cutting the calories a lot and your body will then increase the hunger hormones and the cravings, and it's very, very hard to fight against your own biology. This mechanism is literally there to protect you. It's to let us know we need to go find food. When we were without food, we want to get hungry, we want to go find food. So I don't know why you think you're so clever and you can hack the system. No, you can't. You need to make this more sustainable because these diet changes are going to have to remain this way for the rest of your life. You might not have to be on a diet per se for the rest of your life, but there's no way you can go back to eating how you're currently eating, obviously. If you want to change your body, you can't keep eating how you're eating right now, ever again. As simple as, you've got to be in this for the long run, okay? You don't have to be on a diet for the rest of your life, obviously, because once you've lost the weight, you then go to your maintenance. But your maintenance calories is definitely not what you're eating right now if you're trying to lose weight. Another sort of diet culture trap is the all or nothing mindset. It's a perfectionism thing, I get it, but it's stupid. And that means once you mess up slightly on your diet, you then say, screw it, throw everything out the window and just start eating shit. Don't do that. That's so dumb. It's the whole analogy of dropping your phone, seeing a crack in it, and then proceeding to throw it on the ground, stamp on it until it's completely broken. Why would you do that? That literally makes no sense. You can lose weight and eat cookies. It just has to be an overall calorie deficit. And cookies are higher in calories, so it's a little bit harder to do by doing that. But you can still do it. You need this plan to be able to fit around your busy schedules. Stop making the changes so dramatic. Just do small little changes. You will lose the weight. Increase your fruit and veg intake. Lower your high calorie density foods such as oil and heavy meats and butter and dairy. Treat it as getting healthier, not just losing weight. Because no one wants to get healthy for a few months and then go back to being unhealthy. You want to be healthy forever, no? And another little thing I want to touch on is this whole, my metabolism's slowed down because I've lost weight. This is true and not true at the same time. So your metabolism crashing is obviously not true. If that were true, people in countries with access to basically no food would all be fat. Your logic doesn't make sense. Your metabolism doesn't just crash when you eat very low calories. You just lose weight and therefore your body requires less calories to keep itself alive because there's literally less of you. That's why men on the whole burn more calories than women because they're bigger, they have more muscle mass and therefore they burn more and require more food. If you go from carrying a load of excess fat on your body to then not having that fat, moving and walking is less effort, there's less weight to be moving about. Therefore, you'll burn less calories. So yes, your metabolism decreases slightly, but as it should. And that goes back to my whole main point of why you can't expect to go back to eating the way you're eating now, because your body requires less calories. So you can't just eat the way you're eating now because you'll just gain it all again. Anyway, yeah, I hope that helped flick some sense into some of you. I understand it's confusing on the internet. People just be lying left, right, and centre. Just be skeptical of what you see online with nutrition. People literally just lie and they just say things you want to hear, such as the metabolism crashing stuff. Just don't expect this process to be, I'm going to lose all the weight and then go back to my old habits. Tough luck, darling. That's just not how it works. Let me know if you have any other video requests. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you disliked it, and I'll catch you in another video. Goodbye.